Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. This video is your reminder that it's time to expect a rise in luck in your life. There are big changes on the horizon for you and you're slowly putting past challenges behind so you can move forward into a brighter future. Everything will make sense soon and you will find yourself in the right place with all the right people. So it's time to open your heart right now, my friends, because something great is in front of you. And the truth is, you could easily miss this message. Like, the fact is that there's over 300,000 videos uploaded on YouTube every single day, and you've just come across this one. It is revealing itself to you because you're ready for what is next. However, in order for things to come together, a few things need to fall apart, right? Sometimes it feels like we start losing some friends, some people, we start losing some other things, and it feels like our life is falling apart, and things are falling apart so they can make space for something greater. The most important thing at those moments is to not lose ourselves in that state of misery, in the state of separation from our dreams, from our vision for the future, in worrying, in fears. But rather we get back to trust. We get back to trust and we start taking action once again towards where we want to be. So don't be fooled by how things currently look. The universe is just making room for even better to come together for you. Something great awaits you just behind this current struggle. If we say struggle, if anything is a struggle, sometimes it feels like that. So trust the process, my friends. This is your reminder. Wherever you are, trust the process. Things are about to ease up and turn around for you very soon. Major breakthroughs are about to occur, my friends. And I want to remind you about wise words by Carl Jung, a great psychologist, who said that in all chaos there is a cosmos, in all disorder a secret order. And this is important to understand, that even when it feels like our life is in that great disorder, like everything is falling apart, there is actually a secret order happening in the background. Like a divine path is slowly being revealed to you. And some things just need to fall apart so we can find that path once again, so we can connect ourselves back with that maybe divine calling or intuitive calling or our heart's calling, however you want to call you name it. A truly important thing is to understand that in all chaos there is a cosmos, there is a certain type of intelligence which is taking care that everything is happening the way it should happen for your greater good. And once we surrender our will to the will of the universe, when we sense the greatest passions for doing what we love to do, we align ourselves back onto that path of the universe, the path of flow. I call it the flow state, where when we get back into that flow and we feel like everything is just happening for us, everything is flowing with ease, it feels like we've surrendered ourselves to the flow of the universe. And that's where we recognize that what is meant for us is coming to us effortlessly. Wherever it feels like we need to push things really strong, where we need to force things, it's just not meant for us. You know, you don't need to force anything, because once you know exactly what you want, once you truly know exactly what you want, and you're willing to move yourself towards it, everything will flow with ease. Not that everything will come to you as you expect it. It will come to you at the divine time, but keep moving forward. As long as you are moving forward and as long as you have trust in the process, things will be flowing to you. Things will be finding you. I found out that for myself, like everything I'm doing now was a dream in my past. It was a dream, but I've never stopped following it. And I was never forcing myself into it. When times were hard, I've asked myself, like, why it feels that it's hard? What is blocking me? Like, what kind of beliefs are not allowing me to flow? Why I'm not resting when I feel I need to rest? And so on. And we recognize that sometimes because of certain beliefs and because of certain stories we are telling to ourselves, we start forcing ourselves at the times where we actually need to rest, need to chill, need to meditate, or need to do something other than what's truly important to us. Sometimes we just need to take care of our bodies, of our food, of sleep, and it's important to find that great balance in each aspect of our life. So if you want to stay open for all those great miracles which are in front of you, make peace with your past so it won't disturb your future. Make peace with yourself. Express gratitude for what you went through. Some experiences may not be really easy. Some may be really, really hard. So the most important thing is that the pain from the past is not controlling the decisions you're making while you're walking into the future, in the present moment. So express gratitude for what you went through, for beautiful moments, for hard moments, because beautiful moments are teaching you that life is wonderful, that there is a great sense of beauty all around us. And hard moments are teaching us what we need to learn about life. Like that there are ups and downs, and we need to learn to handle both aspects of it, because everything is part of one. And more we learn to balance it, smaller will be those ups and downs, and more we will feel aligned with the great cosmos. Also remember that what other people think of you is none of your business. And often it is really hard to not think what other people think of us, right? But as long as we are working on not caring so much of what other people think of us, more we are becoming aligned with ourselves, and more we trust the process, because suddenly we recognize that life is truly not about us, it's about people we touch. But if we don't put ourselves together, then our focus will always be outside of us. So if you truly want to maybe to provide something to the world, or to help others to grow, or to create something beautiful which maybe can uplift somebody's spirit, or whatever it is, you firstly need to align yourself so you stop caring what other people think of you, so you can do what you love. Right? Because otherwise it's truly hard to follow our hearts if we are constantly caring what other people think of us. That's how you can stay open for great miracles, for big changes, positive changes, which are coming to you. A great rise in luck is coming to you. Also, make sure to not compare yourself with others. Like Theodore Roosevelt said, comparison is the thief of joy. As soon as we start comparing ourselves with others, we've robbed ourselves from experiencing joy. Which brings us to understanding, once we stop comparing ourselves or anything, we experience the greatest possible joy. So the art of living is living without comparing ourselves. Right? So learn to live without comparing yourself with anyone around you. Of course, some people may appear like happier, like they are more abundant, more like wealthier, healthier, whatever it is. But you know, deep inside, we are all dealing with something. We are all dealing with certain emotions. We are all dealing with certain pain. We are all dealing with certain loss. And we are all dealing with something unpleasant. So it doesn't matter how we show up to the world. Deep inside, we have certain battles which we are learning to overcome. So stop comparing yourself with somebody who seems like being happier than you. Like, you know, we are all equal deep inside. So find your greatest joy within you and start projecting it towards the world in the most compassionate way. That's what will help, firstly, you to align yourself, and it will also help other people to, like, you will become an example for other people, that it's not about competing who's better, who's happier, who's wealthier. It's about showing up as the true version of yourself and giving permission to others that being real is much more important than being perfect. And that's truly amazing. Also understand that you don't own all the problems in the world. Even sometimes it seems like we do. Remember that you don't. So there are things to appreciate. There are things to be grateful for. And there are things on your wish board, on your dream list, which will uplift your sense of motivation, your sense of inspiration. And if you plug yourself back to those great dreams, back to the attitude of gratitude, it will help you to raise back up from wherever you can find yourself, and you will start projecting a new energy which is more magnetic, which will help you to stay open for miracles which are constantly flowing to you. Sometimes we start blocking ourselves when we want to control certain situations. We want to control certain situations just because we are afraid of what may happen if we don't control them. How often you find yourself in that state? You want to control something just because you're afraid of what will happen if you don't control them. But once you decide what you want to experience, you make sure that you do everything which is in your power to get to that place, but you don't force things. Rather than forcing things, you create that greater trust that everything will happen the way it needs to happen, so you can experience what you want to experience for your greater transformation. Once we completely surrender ourselves to the trust that everything is working for us, then suddenly we just stop forcing things. And every time we sense like we need to force something, we rather separate ourselves from doing that, and we do something else. We go for a long walk in nature so we can clear our minds, so we can start seeing things clearly once again. We experience that greater clarity, and suddenly we enlighten ourselves to the greater understanding of how things are at this moment, and how important it is just to let go, so we can let in new experiences, new moments, new miracles, new beautiful things, new people, new love, new connections, and so on. So my friends, this is it for today. May you have a wonderful day filled with beauty, with wonders, with awesome synchronicities and wonderful manifestations. May everything find you at the divine time. I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. Love. Type in the comments below what this painting represents to you. And I want to remind you, on my Instagram page, I Draw My Passion, we are still running a giveaway where you can win free print of the painting that was shown to you today. So see you on my Instagram page, I Draw My Passion, and thanks to all of you for supporting my art in my Etsy shop, I Draw My Passion. You're all truly appreciated. Till next time, one love.